Amazon Prime Day is one of the biggest shopping events of the year, but especially of the summer. And so, as an Amazon influencer, I want to make sure that you are set up in order to be able to earn as much money as possible. Last year, July for Prime Day was my biggest top earning month of the entire year. That includes November and December. So, in order to take advantage of Amazon Prime Day, I made this video in the hopes that you would follow along, and if you take the right action steps, hopefully it's going to help to increase your earnings for Amazon's next Prime Day event. Okay, so besides, creating as much content as you possibly can, if you know anything about me, my name is Kathleen Cole, and I have lots of things going on, right? Especially in the summer. So for me, the way that I like to work is to really figure out what is the best way to optimize my time in order to get the best results and ideally earn the most money with the Amazon Influencer Program. So for me, here's what I always do to get ready for Amazon's Prime Day in July event. And I hope that you are able to follow along. And if you implement some of these action steps that I'm recommending, ideally you are going to see your earnings increase over the Prime Day holiday event. Okay, so here's what I like to do. Instead of just going to create like 100 new videos on things that I have laying around my house, or maybe things that I have backlogged in my Amazon content creation kind of corner over here in my office, here's what I like to do. The thing that we know that works is what Amazon is telling us in our reporting. So if you go back and look at your earnings, there are some really important things that we can find and create action steps that are then going to help accelerate those earnings. So here's the step by step on what I'm going to be doing right now in order to prep for Prime Day. All right, so the very first thing, I want to make sure you are on your On Amazon reporting tab, and then you are going to go to your reports and then earnings report. That is going to bring up your earnings over whatever period that you have displayed in the report summary here. So now the best way to really go about and do this is we're going to click on here. We're going to look at a custom date range, and I want you to go back as far as you can. With Amazon, it's about 90 days, and they'll let us know when those 90 days are. Let me go back. With Amazon, it's about 90 days. You can see that your custom date range can span about 90 days. So I want you to go back those 90 days and pull up your reporting for your On Amazon dashboard. All right, so when you are done with that, you are then going to group by none, right? Because the purpose of this is we want to see what are the top earning items over the last 90 days, and then really look to see like how can we maximize our earnings for these particular items because we know that they're already working. So once you group by none, you're going to have a list of all the different products that you're earning for, plus the commission income. The next thing I want you to do is go ahead and sort by your commission income here. That is going to bring your top earners all the way up to the top. And this is going to give you some really great insights as to what products have been earning you the most money over the last 90 days. Once you have this list up, and the reason why all these stats are blurred out in my video is because if you don't already know, Amazon does not allow us to share the back end of our reporting dashboard. So while I want to make this video as helpful as possible, you won't actually be able to see any of my stats, but I'm kind of going to guide you through the reporting so you can still see the exact way to pull this information for yourself. So once you sort by commission income right here, I want you to take note of the top, I would say 10 to 15 products that show up here. And while item shipped is a very good indicator on what is working, ideally the commission income and the item shipped are going to be very similar if we sort by that. But commission income, that's where you're earning the most income. So that's why I want to focus on those top 15 products that you have earned for over the last 90 days or so. Now, I want you to go through the top 15 items under your product title here, and I want you to check on a couple things. First off, I want you to check to see, is this video still in the top carousel for you? Because it is very likely in the top carousel or has been in the top carousel, and that's why it's one of your top earners. And one of the best ways to do that is to just simply click on it and go check on the product listing page and see if your video is showing up there. Another thing you can do is if you go over to your Creator Hub dashboard and look at manage videos. Now you can go check and see where are those videos for those top earning products. And as you can see in my screenshot here, I've got all the right things blurred out, but I do want to just call out this really, really awesome tool that I use called Fluencer Fruit because this helps saves me so much time and in turn makes me that much more money because I'm able to go look at my stats. Using Fluencer Fruit, I don't actually have to go look at the product page. You can absolutely do that. That is the easiest way, but it is a manual way, right? So instead, what I do is I've already downloaded the Fluencer Fruit software. And if you're interested, I'll make sure that I have my affiliate link in the description right below this video here. But what Fluencer Fruit does is if you look over at my video placement tab here, if you don't see this, it's because you don't have the software. However, if you have this, you're going to get your video placement and you're going to be able to see which of those videos are in the lower carousel, are in both the upper and lower carousel. And then sometimes we get that are just in the upper carousel here. So really the easiest way to figure this out. So if you go ahead and sort by views, your top viewed videos are going to show up first. More often than not, your top viewed videos are going to be pretty in sync with your top earning products because more views typically means you have the opportunity to produce more sales, right? So I can see right here that my top viewed video is only in the lower carousel right now. So for me, that means I need to take some action on that. Whereas if I look down here, my next 2, 3, and 4 videos are in both carousels, which is fantastic. That's exactly where I want them to be. And number 5 is in the upper carousel. So also very, very helpful to know. Now, again, go through and compare your top 15 earners for products, based on your reporting dashboard for onsite, and then go compare those and make sure that they are all still listed on the upper carousel on Amazon via your Creator Hub dashboard. Fluencer Fruit is an amazing tool to help you simplify that process, but also make it go so much faster. Okay, so now that you know how to actually go pull the reporting and pull the stats that we're going to be talking about, here's what I want you to do. I already talked about going to check on those videos. You can do this manually or you do this using the Fluencer Fruit software tool. Now, if you are a member of my Influence and Earn program, you already have 30 days free access to that. If you are not, again, I'll make sure that there's my affiliate link below here if you want to check out Fluencer Fruit for yourself. So here's what I want you to do. Take those top 15 products and go copy and paste them into an Excel sheet if you just want to keep track of them. I do this every month anyway, so I already have my monthly top earners in an Excel sheet that I am always looking at, always constantly checking and making sure that they stay a top earner for me. And here's how I do that. If you click on it, you want to see if the video is in the top carousel or is in the lower carousel or in both. Now, what if it is and what if it isn't? Let's talk about that. If your video is still in that top carousel, fantastic. That means you're going to continue to earn on it. However, I think the next best thing for you to do for that item is absolutely, most definitely, and Amazon is encouraging this, create a second video. If you've already created a second video, create a third video. And that's not to say upload the exact same video. Don't do that, okay? Amazon doesn't like that. However, what you can do is you can create an updated video. So for your top 15 earners, go create second videos for those 15 items and get those submitted to Amazon before Prime Day happens. Because what is this going to do? It's going to give you double the chance to be able to earn on those videos. Double the chance to be able to earn on those product listing pages. And this is huge, you guys. During Amazon Prime Day, I mean, we look at anywhere between like $3 and $5 billion generated every day during Prime Day. And sometimes it's even more. It just kind of keeps growing every single day. So you want to make sure that everything you can possibly do is done before Prime Day. So you have the best videos in the best placements while Amazon shoppers are shopping during this amazing shopping event. So I challenge you to go make second videos for those top 10 to 15 products that you have earned on over the last 90 days. Again, it's just going to help you earn more money. It is completely within Amazon's terms of service, and it's going to double the chance that you are the video that people are clicking on and purchasing from during these very high traffic, high revenue days for Amazon Prime days. Now, if you are searching and you see that the video is not yet on the carousel, or maybe it's fallen off, if it shows up in your top earners, it means that it was on the carousel. So now, if it's not, there's a couple things you can do. I do recommend that you still create that second video, regardless of where the video shows up right now or not. But here's the other thing that you can do to try and get that video that was previously earning for you back to being earning for you very quickly. What I recommend is that you go and update either your title or your thumbnail. Either one of those is going to trigger another review by Amazon, and ideally it'll get published pretty quickly. And sometimes Amazon will then put your video back on that upper carousel in the rotation to test it out against the other influencer videos. Now, I really like trying this. It really works for me more often than not, to be honest, because it's such an easy way to get your video back on the carousel. And even if it remains there only for a few days, then you know, right? Then you know, okay, I got it back up there, but it didn't stay. So now I'm going to create an even better video for it as my second video. So, like I said, this is my top strategy right now for making sure that you are setting yourself up for success for Amazon Prime Day. There's going to be so many sales, and you just want to make sure that you are setting yourself up for the best opportunity to earn during these days. So, again, go check on your top 15 products over the last 90 days for your on-site. Okay, make sure they are all still on the upper carousel. If they are not, do a title tweak or go ahead and do a thumbnail update after you're done with all of that. Take those top 15 products and make a second or third video for them. And some of the things I like to say in an updated video is, here's my updated video, or now that I've been using this item for 3 months, 6 months, a year, however long you've had it, right? You can include that in your video. And Amazon customers love that because they want to see, what does this thing look like a year later? Is it still the same as it was, 6 months later? So include that. It's going to be very helpful. And it's also going to increase the chances that your video gets placed on that top carousel and that you're going to be able to earn, especially during Amazon's Prime Days. So if you found this helpful, I would love if you would go ahead and subscribe. I come out with new videos all the time about how to earn more money with the Amazon Influencer Program. And if you're really serious about earning the big bucks with this program, make sure you check out my totally free masterclass at kathleencoble.com/masterclass, where I walk you through my 5-step system that I've been using over the last 3 years in order to earn 5 figures every month with the Amazon Influencer Program. So sign up for the masterclass, go ahead and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.